Hey guys, Kelsey here. I know it's been a while, but the last few months, well, it's been a long hiatus here, let's be honest. Last year I wasn't doing so hot. But here, I want to introduce you to the proof of where we actually start to see this history occur. Now, Bastion forts. This is where I really lost my mind. So when I started seeing these, I started seeing the repeating pattern that, wait a minute, some of these are the same shape. Some of these are in the same shape in different spots. And then when I started plotting them out on the map, I started seeing dot, 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 dot. And you can see them go just, and they're in a line. They're formations. Now look at these ones in Canada. 1, 2, 3 in a row. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, now let's just zoom in on them, because this is where it gets exciting. Because now when we get close to them, okay, 4 point. Back out. Oh, damn. Another 4 point. Right. See, look, another little 4 point. Right next to a big one. This is just getting wild. Now, once you see that, you're like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Slight variation, slight deviance. Not straight north. Or is it straight north and it's just the scale of the map that's really messing with us? But then it seems to go right to New York. If that'd be some kind of straight. That makes sense with all the buildings on the road. But here's the interesting part. Okay, so that would go that way. Okay. Now, when I started searching into these, I started looking around the coast of Florida. And they said keep finding old ruins underneath the seabed. Then you go over to Egypt and they're having the same thing 40 feet off the shore. Something sank, or was that at one point lower? And then, kind of following those lines on there, you can find these out in the ocean too. The vertical lines go to Hawaii. Like, I don't understand why we're seeing all this. Like, there's something weird going on, that's for sure. Now, even to Europe, 1, 2, 3, and then you go right down Athens, Greece, and down the same line again. They said all roads lead to Rome, but then I got star forts pointing to the next star forts. Now, these are only the 4-pointed stars. Let's add the 5-pointed stars back. Let's add the 3-point, the 6-point, 8-point, and a lot of the honorable mentions. Okay, there was none there in Europe. Okay. So India, kind of same. I'm guessing more if you keep going down this line, you'll find more star forts here. Because that's where the main cities are again. Look at that. And then you jump over another line, and it keeps going up through there. And then the other line. What happened? And then that goes right to New Zealand, to be honest. That's if we're proportional, I guess. This one was my real wake-up call. So a lot of these forts have like this history of being built at different times. But to know that they're all pretty much identical in size, following their own geometric proportions. Okay. If I have 1600 years built, with one seeming to be built into accordance with the next one, what is really going on? And then I discovered these sensors. Like, it just seems... What are they hiding underneath there? Because now even all these cities go in a straight line. And then another straight line. Nice. And even seems like they go in a straight line this way. Ain't that odd? So now I'm coming up to these forts. I'm thinking, how can I tie this all together? And then I remember there's a history of underground tunnels in nearly every part of the world. So I'm going to kind of prove a point here. Underground tunnels. Prince Albert. Now, I remember this one. This was one that went from this house to the library underground. It was somewhere bricked out in the house. While the cat operator worried about the damage to his equipment, possible liability, the ladder and flashlights headed deep down the tunnel. The tunnel was made out of railway ties and dug out by hand. And put there. The old library. Oh, that's right. I did go to the library. Dug out by hand. Okay, they dug a tunnel and bricked and mortared it. What sounds more believable? That they built the tunnel? Man, like, this is where it gets nuts, because then Ottawa's underground tunnels. Ottawa's hidden underground vault. Okay, I remember that building. There's the Prime Minister's office. This is the square. Where's that Chateau Laurier? Ah, this is where I was arrested. Right here. Oh, this is the square before the square. This is a weird photo. Okay, so that's the bridge. A worker, part of a government contract to address the concrete issues at the National War Memorial downtown, was quoted to the Odysseys and citizens. There's a big cavity under the memorial building that be filled by 24-hour concrete. Oh my god, they're blocking off the tunnels underground. Okay, East Block, West Block. Oh yeah, there was another building that was not on archives, but it was definitely there. So this is the post office, and they've definitely had a rebuild, but not a good rebuild. Rideau in French, again, curtain, veil. Vaults under the street named arch ceilings, stone, surrogate court walls, and concrete floors. Wow. Underneath, right there, that's the vaults. Okay, now Al Capone's rum runner moose jaw. The urban legend. So I'm also gonna say Al Capone never in Moose Jaw? Question mark? Now, Moose Jaw's got a lot of tunnels. Hiding rum, and then you got your Chinese immigrant slave tunnels. And how many tunnels are there that they're gonna have some other purpose for? It just... What came first, the chicken or the egg? To know to make a brick building on top of this, structurally, engineering-wise, I would put the tunnel first and then put the building over top. Now, I work at another building in Kelly O'Brien's tunnels. Nah, close enough. Ghost stories. It's not very haunted, but the spirits definitely are present in this place. So, I don't want the ad. So, now here's the funny story. I had a deaf guy come in, and he was telling me the story about his grandfather who worked at the courthouse. Now, he said at the courthouse, there was tunnels from the train station. And I was like, that's a long way to get a tunnel underneath there, to tunnel that out by hand. That's absolutely insanity if they tunnel all that brick and layers by hand, which is physically impossible. Like, to have it bricked in as part of it, man, it just keeps getting weirder and weirder. Like, there's a gap in time in most of these places. It's like the 1900s were an early cover-up of an old civilization. So they brought the World's Fairs and then destroyed them. So, history of Capone was actually... Capone never got into here. They just wanted to cover up the tunnels. Yeah. Sorry about that. I just got on a tangent there. No, I don't want to celebrate. Blah, 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 blah. But, okay. Now, Moose Jaw's underground tunnels. Yeah, let's go Lloyd Minster. Underground tunnels. Toronto's got a lot of underground tunnels. Hey, look, they're all made out of brick again. This is getting cool. Brick. So, another brick. So that's cement. It's definitely like we're worlds on top of worlds, like old New York. Underground networks again. Oh, which city is it? Seattle's underground. More brick, more tunnels. Windows to streets don't exist. Let's pick Sydney, Australia. Unfinished train stations. Oh my god, imagine that. Oh, Hawaii. I guarantee we're gonna find one in brick somewhere. Inside Hawaii's hidden network of tunnels. Lava carved. No, I gotta go to this website. I guarantee we're gonna find something that looks like brick. Okay, it's pretty close. Okay, east-west layers. Where's the proof? Keep showing me. Oh, you guys see it? Because I do. Look at the arches. And now I'm gonna just put it side by side with the arch. Okay, one here. One here. Okay. Oh, block. Go away, you ads. You are the death of this civilization. Okay, back to the arches. I do like smooth skin. I think we all go mad one day and start killing people just because. Oh, there it is. You guys see it? There it is. I am looking at an underground network of tunnels that is all over the world. This is truly phenomenal, guys. Okay. Let's go Bali. Ooh. Arches. They carved it this way too. Grand Station. Oh my god, guys, these advertisements are killing me. Bali's underground tunnels again.
We gotta streamline these ideas.
Oh,
we need Grammarly.
God. I've got your back.
Okay, skip forward.
I don't like it either, but it's adventure.
Can we go up so we can stand there?
So he built this with a crowbar?
Yeah, I guess so.
That seems odd.
Hey.
It just seems way too familiar. Okay, now this is... Okay, what would do this to a building? How could you melt rock? Okay, inside my head. Okay, convex mirror. Focal point destroys rock. Videos.
Beam of sunlight that's hot enough to abuse food, melt metal, and burn things you probably shouldn't. Today seemed like a good day to play with my solar scorcher. I positioned my frame and found the focal point, then added some concrete tiles as a base for my projects. Okay, I've got power, and I'll test it out with this piece of wood, and when the light makes contact, I've got instant fire. The sunlight at this spot is around 2,000 degrees Fahrenheit, enough to melt this spot of concrete into a glowing orange liquid. I'm curious to...
You hear that? Enough to melt this concrete into a golden liquid. Is Hawaii a focal point? Man, I don't know what's going on anymore. Okay, so if that could have enough to melt stone, turn it to liquid, what could melt it from the ground up? That's a very interesting question. What gets hot enough to melt metal? Okay, let's, Hawaii fire images. Okay, this one actually got me, because when I started seeing this, okay, so we're gonna take a look at the rims. Okay, steel rims don't melt, but aluminum rims did. I remember seeing there was puddles from aluminum rims on vehicles. Oh shit. Okay, watch for more destruction of old type world videos like this, alright? Block. Clunky ads, oh my god. I have a theory that they're destroying the old world. Okay, see, aluminum rims back here melted. Aluminum burns hotter than a wood fire, but a gas fire would do that. Red and green, yellow. Didn't touch the vehicles here, but burnt everything here. Strange. Ah, old world building. See, again. Just keep watching for them. Oh shit! This just clued in another thing. Okay, Vietnam's underground tunnels. Dot. Cappadocia underground tunnels. Dot. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Afghanistan underground tunnels. Holy shit, guys. Every war's been to cover up these guys. They've been blowing it out. Look, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. They didn't carve this out. It was already there. They didn't carve this out. It was already there. Nobody carves like this. It was already there. It was already there. This is the Holy Roman Empire. The entire planet is the Holy Roman Empire. It was a great empire. You don't build like this in a time of war. You build only in great peace. Whew. That's deep. All right. Just one more. Okay, so Korea tunnels underground. Oh my god. More round, more brick, more trails. Round. Cut and paste, cut and paste. It's the same civilization again and again and again. This is sad. All right. Later, guys. So, final thoughts? Well, it was one big civilization. 2, I wonder how deep it goes. 3, what happened? 4, why do all these buildings have a history of fires and getting rebuilt? 5, what's the cover up? Where is it? Because if I can show a greater peace in our past, in our history, why can't we do that again? Just saying. I see a greater past so I can build a greater future. I have found something great beyond measure and I don't know how to say it. I look at mountains and I see buildings. ... Look at every ancient civilization that existed. They all on mountains. They all at the top of things. And they all have buildings and ruins on the top of things with star fort formations. Once, coincidence. Twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times, 17, thousands of times. how much information before we can say history is bunk. Stop taking everyone's word for it. When you start looking for it yourself, you find this peace. Because when you can see that it was an ancient history of peace, why am I scared of anything? Why am I scared of our fellow man? We can build great things, but only when we come together. Final thoughts for now, guys. It's been a bit. Nice to have you back.